5-minute music lessons. This is Nick. Today we're going to talk about what the bass does. So a lot of times when people pick up the bass and they really haven't listened to a lot of music, they just kind of want to join a band, they start playing along with the guitar player, which is perfectly fine. However, what you want to do in the beginning, especially to establish a groove, is to try to follow the kick drum, you know, the big drum in the middle of the drum set, right? A lot of times that kick may just be doing might be doing maybe doing something a little more intricate. But if we start with that 1 and 3 beat, 1 and 3, that heartbeat, right? So if we stay with that, try to work on some of our things, say our G and A on the E string, 3 and 5, that we've already been working on, we can try and add those in. Now you'll notice something I'm doing. When I want to release the sound, I will lift up my fingers, right? That lifts up, for example, right here at this pinky. When I release that, that releases the sound. And that's something, maybe a trick that you want to add in to really make that, start developing your style, right? So let's try that, to do a 1 and 3 on one note, moving to a 1 and 3 on the next. You start locking in with that kick drum, it's really going to work for setting the foundation of the sound. You'll start to develop a rhythm section with your drummer, and maybe start to get known as a bass player who actually understands what the row is. Now, from there, you can start branching out, as you should have already learned your notes on your E string and your A string. You can start branching out. Say we are starting with G and A, so say our song is in the key of G, which is going to have G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, right? And if you've learned chromatics, you know those notes are all over the place, right? So keep it simple, but you can also start branching out and spicing up what you're doing. What you're doing is you're adding a little bit of little extra in there, a little bit of you into the playing, right? A little bit of you into the song, right? Now there is another thing that I like to do, and you know, I'm obviously not the only one. This is everywhere, all over the place. But I like to be up octaves sometime when it just sounds right, when it feels right to do this. So we don't have to be low all the time, because we're still, aside from the drums, we're probably the lowest frequency in the band. So if we are, say, those are your easy up notes, but you could also be, all that works. You've got a good handle on the groove of the song. You really understand how to play with the drummer, right? But the song calls for you to stay with the guitar player. Be sure that you have been working on your alternate picking. Say you have a rhythm of the song that's very 16th note heavy, which is 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a, right? That's going to call for that 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a from here, right? So say we might, here's a G here and an A here, still playing with those same notes, but this time we're on the D string, 5 and 7. We might have to go. I do. It's just habit. I tend to anchor my pinky on the bottom of my pickup there. Don't know if you want to form that habit or not, but it does help me stay in place. Learn your walk-ups, learn your walk-downs, learn your scales, right? That all helps. That's all going to make you a better player. All right, see you next time. Be sure to visit my Patreon page. When you start playing, keep playing.